Big things have small beginnings.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Svenson. Today's January 21st, and Bitcoin continues to do the unexpected. Just like we spoke about in the last video, if we close a daily above 21,500, we're likely heading for the 200-week SMA, and Bitcoin is on its way now. Looking at the chart, Bitcoin broke above 21,500 and is now punching above the long-term macro downtrend line of the falling wedge. We are now trading at 23,500, just about $1,000 away from the 200-week SMA, and that is the next major area of interest for me. A lot of people were really skeptical of this price action as it was happening, but now it is more clear than ever that this run might have some legs, and it's probably not a fake out. A lot of people thought that this was a fake out, that Bitcoin was just going to dump right back down. But the market is confident enough to be buying Bitcoin above the macro downtrend line, and getting above that downtrend line is more of a confirmation for speculators that, okay, maybe the market is actually ready to go up again. Maybe we can actually see the trend change for real. And just like the textbooks say, when you're in a falling wedge, you measure the widest part of the wedge and place it on the breakout zone, which, believe it or not, lands us at a $50,000 price target. Now, it's likely going to take Bitcoin a long time to get there, and saying prices like 50,000 seem completely absurd to most people, but this is usually what Bitcoin does. It usually does the thing that you don't think it's going to do. And a lot of people are completely shocked by the current price action. They just didn't think it was possible. Well, one of the reasons why this is probably happening is that a lot of Federal Reserve members are coming out now and saying that they are backing quarter point increases at the next meeting instead of 50 basis points. For a while, every rate hike was 75 basis points. Recently it was 50, and now they're saying they're going to go for 25. The market is always looking forward, right? The market is always trying to preemptively trade the market based on future events. So you might think that this bounce is premature, but the market is front-running future events, such as the Fed decreasing rate hikes, and the market's probably front-running the idea that inflation is going to be coming down even more. So this is just how the market operates. So it might not make sense to people just yet, right now, why this pump is happening. But like I just explained, there are reasons why. And another reason why Bitcoin is finding more and more bullish speculators is because the stock market is bouncing, and this is happening right below the downtrend line. The decrease in rate hikes might actually be incentivizing people to get in the market before a potential trend reversal back to the upside. And I think it is quite possible that the S&P actually breaks the downtrend line as the Fed becomes less aggressive. And if you look at Bitcoin's weekly RSI, kind of like we talked about in yesterday's video, it's starting to look more and more like 2019. Bitcoin's RSI just shooting through the 50 level, heading for overbought territory, but we still have a lot of room to run. This run could send us far into the overbought zone before coming back down. People always look at the lower time frames, and the lower time frames are all overbought, but the weekly time frame is, I think, much more important to look at when you're discussing macro shifts in trends, right? Indicators on the larger time frames are the ones you want to be looking at right now as the market gains momentum. The shorter term time frame indicators are far less important in a macro shift area. So there's another zone I'm looking at now, another price target zone that I think is going to be a bit of a challenge, possibly. It's at least a good zone to eye up, and that is the 236 fib extension. And the 236 is coming in at 28,100. And this is lining right up with the support zone from 2021, where Bitcoin was finding support during the bull market. Classic TA says that previous support becomes new resistance when you're below it. If Bitcoin just continues right up, I think that about 28K, 28,500 is going to be a pretty big zone for the market, as it is the most historic price level for previous support. And because Bitcoin's sentiment was so bad over the past many months, and now things are changing, and a lot of people are still sidelined begging for lower prices. And I think there's going to be a lot of people jumping back into the market, realizing that, their opinion that Bitcoin's, going to 10K might not come to fruition. The market is just going to do what it wants to do. It doesn't care about your opinion. It doesn't care about my opinion. It's just going to follow the stock market, right? So if the stock market breaks out, Bitcoin breaks out, and things can get bullish for at least some time. I think that Bitcoin's likely going to have a massive run here. and hit prices that you did not think was possible, and then see a correction back down. You know, prices like 30, 40, 50,000 are possible in 2023. I don't think we're going to break the all-time high this year, but you never know. And this channel is so close to 70,000 subscribers. Anyone that's watching that likes this kind of content, you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, smash that like button, helps out the channel a lot. And also there's a special offer for all of my viewers that if you sign up for BitGet, deposit $200, you get 20 bucks free, and you'll get that $20 right after the Chinese New Year. So take that offer if you want. It is available only for subscribers of this channel. That's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video.